You're enjoying dinner. And beneath the table, a soft nudge presses against your leg. You glance down, and there it is, your dog. Eyes wide with longing, tail gently wagging, silently begging for just one taste of what's on your plate. It's a heart-melting moment. Sharing food feels like sharing love, but sometimes that one bite can do far more harm than good. What if the tiniest treat, offered out of affection, could land your dog in the emergency room? This isn't just another video telling you what not to feed your dog. It's a wake-up call, a guide to protecting your best friend from foods that seem harmless, but are silently dangerous. And trust us, some of these might shock even the most experienced pet parents. Number 7. Most dog lovers have no idea. Number 1. Wild mushrooms, a hidden killer in your backyard. Mushrooms are often seen as natural and earthy, but that doesn't mean they're safe. While grocery store mushrooms are usually harmless, wild mushrooms growing in your backyard or along a trail can be lethal to dogs. Species like Amanita phalloides, also known as the death cap, contain toxins that cause rapid liver failure, often within hours. Dogs are natural foragers, and they don't always discriminate between what's edible and what's toxic. A single curious bite can lead to vomiting, seizures, or worse, in some tragic cases, owners never even know their dog consumed a mushroom until it's too late. Expert tip to reduce the risk: train your dog on leave it and supervise them closely during walks. It could save their life. Number 2. Nutmeg and other spices, the holiday danger. No one talks about nutmeg might spice up your favorite cookies. But for dogs, it's a hidden hazard. It contains a compound called myristicin, which in large quantities can cause hallucinations, elevated heart rate, tremors, or even seizures. But nutmeg isn't alone. Cinnamon, cloves, and many spice blends used in baking can also irritate a dog's digestive and nervous systems. What makes these even more dangerous is their sweet smell. Dogs are drawn to them, especially when baked into holiday treats. Safer alternative: try turmeric or ginger in tiny, vet-approved doses, which can even support joint health in dogs. And for chewy cravings, offer your pup a safe rubber toy with a bit of peanut butter, xylitol-free, of course. Number 3. Avocado, trendy for you. Trouble for them, avocados are a darling of modern diets, but not for dogs. They contain persin, a fungicidal toxin mostly concentrated in the skin, pit, and leaves. While small amounts of the flesh may not be lethal, repeated exposure can cause vomiting, diarrhea, and in some breeds, heart or respiratory issues. Worse, the pit poses a major choking hazard or can block a dog's intestines, sometimes requiring emergency surgery. Avocados might be great for humans, but dogs are not tiny people. Their bodies process foods differently. When in doubt, skip the guac for them entirely. Number 4. Cooked bones, from treat to threat. Cartoons and old-school thinking have long glorified giving dogs bones. But they never warned us about cooked bones. Once heated, bones become brittle and can easily splinter. Those sharp fragments can tear through your dog's esophagus, stomach, or intestines like shards of glass. Cooked chicken bones, pork ribs, and T-bones are particularly dangerous. Vet-approved alternative: raw marrow bones, frozen and supervised, or durable dental chews made for safe gnawing. Chewing isn't just about food, it's a behavioral need. Satisfy it wisely. Number 5. Raw yeast dough, more than just a belly ache. Baking bread might fill your home with delicious scents, but it can spell disaster for your dog. Raw yeast dough expands when it's warm, inside a dog's stomach. It rises just like it does in an oven, causing painful bloating and dangerous pressure on organs. But there's more. Fermenting dough releases ethanol, which can cause alcohol poisoning in dogs. Symptoms include vomiting, weakness, low body temperature, and even coma. Prevention tip: keep dough out of reach and close the kitchen off while baking. Instead, reward your dog with vet-formulated biscuits that won't rise, except in approval. Number 6. Mac and cheese. A triple threat in one bowl form. Creamy, cheesy, mac and cheese is the ultimate comfort food. For humans, for dogs. It's a gastrointestinal nightmare. It combines 3 dangerous elements: high-fat dairy, salt, and refined carbs. Dogs lack the lactase enzyme to properly digest dairy, making cheese a potential trigger for vomiting and diarrhea, and excessive fat can lead to pancreatitis, a painful condition that can become life-threatening. Safer option: boiled pumpkin, plain white rice, or cooked chicken breast offer comfort without chaos. Number 7. Caffeinated and energy drinks, not just human drinks, anymore. You'd never intentionally give your dog an energy drink, but what if you left one open on a low table? Or it spilled on the floor? Dogs don't discriminate when something smells sweet or fizzy. Caffeine, taurine, guarana, and artificial sweeteners are toxic to dogs. Just a small amount can trigger rapid heartbeat, seizures, or cardiac arrest. Create a dog-safe drink zone in your home. And treat caffeine like poison, because for dogs, it is. Number 8. Rhubarb and toxic garden greens. Rhubarb might star in your grandmother's favorite pie, but it doesn't belong anywhere near your dog. The oxalates in rhubarb, especially in the leaves, can cause kidney failure, tremors, and excessive drooling. This extends to other backyard plants like lilies, foxglove, and even aloe vera. Gardening tip: fence off risky plants and opt for dog-safe greens like rosemary or basil, which can be both enriching and non-toxic. Number 9. Stone fruit pits. Cyanide in the core apricots, cherries, peaches, and the fruit might be fine in moderation, but the pits are dangerous. Not only can they cause intestinal blockages, but the hard cores contain cyanide, which, when chewed or broken, can poison your dog. Signs of cyanide toxicity include drooling, trouble breathing, and collapse. Safer snacks: blueberries, seedless watermelon without rind, or thin apple slices without seeds. Number 10. Fat trimmings and skin. The love that hurts. It's a common mistake, tossing your dog a fatty leftover from the dinner table. It feels like a treat, but that grease-laden piece of pork or skin can overload their digestive system. Fat trimmings can lead to vomiting, diarrhea, obesity, or pancreatitis. And when done repeatedly, it forms a habit, one that trains dogs to beg and expect human food. Healthier reward systems, clicker training, lean turkey cubes, or small carrot sticks can reinforce good behavior without harming their health. Number 11. Sugar-free products. Sweet but deadly xylitol is perhaps one of the most dangerous hidden ingredients in modern foods. Found in gum, protein bars, sugar-free cookies, and even some peanut butters. It causes rapid insulin release in dogs, leading to hypoglycemia or liver failure. Even small doses can be fatal. And beware of substitutes like erythritol and sorbitol, which may not be safe either. Dogs are drawn by scent. If it smells sweet, they'll want to eat it. Always check labels and avoid sugar-free around pets entirely. Number 12. Canned tuna in oil and seasoned varieties. The fishy danger: tuna sounds healthy. After all, it's lean protein, right? Not always. Canned tuna packed in oil or flavored with garlic/onion seasoning can be a cocktail of problems for dogs. The salt content is too high, and tuna contains mercury, which can build up in a dog's system over time. Instead, offer plain, cooked salmon or sardines in water, boneless, skinless, and free of spices. Bonus: foods that seem healthy, but aren't even foods that seem wholesome, can be deceptive. Grapes and raisins, linked to sudden kidney failure. Onions and garlic, common in sauces, extremely toxic. Chocolate, all kinds, even white, are risky. Nut butters, check for xylitol. Ice cream, sugar, lactose, and additives. Galore golden rule: if in doubt, leave it out. Dog owners don't feed unsafe foods out of malice. They do it out of love. But love means protection, not indulgence. Begging isn't a sign of need. It's learned behavior. By saying no, you're saying yes to more years of tail wags, playful barks, and loyal companionship. So the next time those eyes plead for a bite, pause and remember, the kindest thing you can do may be the hardest, but it's the choice that keeps them safe. If this video helped you, share it with a fellow dog lover, drop a comment with your own story, and give your pup a belly rub, along with a healthy treat today.